before Hollywood turned him into a charming, cape-wearing vampire. Dracula was real, and the truth is far more terrifying than any myth. Forget the fangs and the bats for a moment. Let's travel back to the 15th century, to the dark forests and cold castles of Wallachia, a region in modern-day Romania. This was the domain of a prince named Vlad the Third, a name that doesn't immediately strike fear, but his other name does, Vlad the Impaler. His story is one of brutal warfare and unimaginable cruelty. Vlad ruled during a time of constant conflict, caught between the expanding Ottoman Empire and the Kingdom of Hungary. He became legendary not just for his victories, but for the methods he used to secure them. His preferred form of punishment and psychological warfare was impalement. Imagine this: thousands of sharp wooden stakes, each holding a victim, arranged in grotesque forests around his castle or on the battlefield. It was a terrifying spectacle, designed to break the morale of his enemies before a single sword was drawn. It's said that the sight and stench were so horrific that an invading Ottoman army, led by the Sultan himself, turned back in sheer disgust and horror. Historians estimate that Vlad was responsible for the deaths of tens of thousands of people, from enemy soldiers to his own subjects who crossed him. Accounts from the time, though possibly exaggerated by his enemies, paint a picture of a ruler who reveled in cruelty. One story tells of him dining amongst a forest of his impaled victims, dipping his bread in their blood. While this is likely a gruesome embellishment, it contributed to the blood-soaked legend that would eventually inspire Bram Stoker. The connection to vampirism came later, blending Vlad's real-life reputation for bloodshed with local folklore about the undead. So, when Bram Stoker was researching Eastern European history for his novel, he stumbled upon the name Dracula, which Vlad's father had used. It meant son of the dragon. The combination of the name, the region's superstitions, and Vlad's historical reputation for bloodlust created the perfect storm for a literary monster. But Stoker's Count Dracula, a creature of the night, almost pales in comparison to the real man who ruled by day. The historical Vlad didn't need supernatural powers to be a monster. His humanity was terrifying enough. The next time you see a Dracula movie, remember the real man behind the legend. A warlord who used fear as his greatest weapon and whose brutality became so legendary that it echoed through centuries. The truth isn't just stranger than fiction. In this case, it's infinitely more disturbing. Thanks for diving into this dark chapter of history with me. If you enjoy uncovering the unsettling truths that they don't teach you in school, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. See you then.